Assalamu alaikum guys. In this video we'll talk about counting for databases. This topic is, or this video is more related to databases rather than Laravel, because there is a myth actually that says count is slower than count one or count is a column. So let's explain it. So first of all, here I have this users table and I have about 35,000 users or row in my database here, and let's try first counting them using count all, which is for count all rows, right? So if I run it here, it takes about here first time 3 milliseconds. If I refresh 4, 2 and continue between 3 and 5 milliseconds, right? Now let's try it using 1 or any fixed value here. So if I run it here, same result, 3 milliseconds, here continue 3 and 5, 4 and so on, the same like count all, right? So what does this one mean? If I select here this one from users and if I run it, as we can see, it sets all rows to 1, and according to this explanation here inside learnsql.com, they say there is a misconception here that this one represents the value in the first column and returns number of row, but actually according to what we did here, it returns once for all rows, right? And also another misconception that most people thought that count one is faster than count all, but it's also misunderstanding here because both of them actually is the same in the performance. So if we run it again here, count all or count one, here refresh, same result in 4 milliseconds like count all here, also 3 milliseconds, as we can see also takes another 4 like count one. Last thing here is counting by column. So if we run count using ID, same result, and this count column means count all columns value which is not null. For example, I want to count by name here, but I have this column here is null. So if I run count by name, it must be 60 here. So run, because one of them is null. So if I populate it now here, just test and refresh again, now it works because all values of num columns is not null. So it's up to you. You can use count all, count one, count fixed, count anything, even count as string here, takes any parameter you want, the same result actually, right? And quickly here to do it in Laravel, we can say user count here, counts all, we can use one. Yeah, it must be column name actually. So here name, same result. If I set it again here for null, here rerun it, null, counts only populated value or non-null values. And also if we want to user here, select row, and we do something like this, count one as v, for example, as value here first v, the same result, right? Here's quickly the difference between these three techniques for counting values. If you want this full support me by clicking on like, share and subscribe. See you in next videos.